classes was very interesting, I thought. Some of you may have seen me on the Question Time programme, being roundly condemned, that I've been condemned by the Conservatives and condemned by Labour and condemned by the Lib Dems and condemned by the Greens and condemned by Uncle Tom Cobley and all. I am an appalling person. I am rude. I behave like a football hooligan. And the biggest insult of all, I'm a lager lout. But isn't it interesting how the political class have all ganged up to condemn me? And how the political class gang up to condemn anybody that dares to say we should not be part of this European project. I am reminded that those in the 1930s who were prepared to speak out about the threat posed by Germany and the threat posed by Hitler were condemned in exactly the same terms. The entire political class said we mustn't be nasty to that nice Mr. Hitler who's doing such a wonderful job. It seems hard to believe, but it's true. Noel Coward rather summed it up, didn't he, with the song, "Don't let's be beastly to the Germans." And now I'm being told, "Don't let's be beastly to the Belgians." Now, I accept that the situation is not the same, and before anybody misquotes me, I am not pretending that the European Union poses us a military threat. Certainly not with Baroness Ashton in charge. But what is at stake? What is at stake is our democracy. What is at stake is our right of self-government. What is at stake is our ability to be the masters of our own destiny through the ballot box. What is at stake is something that those that went before us thought was so important that twice in the 20th century they were prepared to risk and in many cases give more than they had to defend. It is that that has been given away by a career class of politicians in Westminster, and that is why we must fight them. They've given up any idea that we can govern ourselves. We know that of this Labour government. We know that of the Liberal Democrats. And anybody that has harboured any lingering hopes that perhaps the Conservative Party might come to the aid of the nation only need to see what William Hague said last week. Yes, that's right, the very same William Hague who in 2001 posed as the defender of the nation. Just last week, William Hague said that a Conservative government would give its full support to the European External Action Service and that Europe must speak with one voice on Russia, the Balkans and energy security. So even the Conservatives have now accepted the principle that under Baroness Ashton there should be a common foreign policy for the European Union. They've given up, ladies and gentlemen. They offer us no hope at all. Don't trust them. Listen to the party that talks straight. Listen to the party that is saying we have to talk about the immigration issue. That 5,000 new people a week are settling in this country. That we are heading inexorably towards a population of 70 million by the year 2020. We're the party saying that we're already overcrowded, that we already can't travel around in our transport systems, that we don't want the population to go to 70 million, and that we need to take back control. That the only people that should decide who comes to live, work and settle in this country should be the British people themselves through their own elected parliament, but that we can't do that as a member of the European Union, which offers an open door to all the poor countries in Eastern Europe. So let's talk straight in this campaign on the immigration question, and let's do so proudly. Let's do so proudly as the party that believes in tough controls, as the party that believes in choosing the people that come to Britain so that they bring us benefit. And let's do so as a non-racist, non-sectarian force. Let's make sure that this argument, this immigration and border control argument, can never again be seen as an argument of the extremists. Let's pick it up, let's make it UKIP's argument, let's take it to the country, let's talk straight on immigration. Let's talk straight on the economy. There have been 850,000 public sector jobs created since Blair came to power in 1997. Let's talk straight. We can't afford to go on like this. No. We need massive cuts in the public sector. Yes, it will be painful, but we need massive cuts in the public sector. We need massive cuts in our bureaucracy, and a very good place to start cutting would be these vast, over-bloated, expensive quangos. You know, we're not just going to get out of this mess by cutting spending. We need to stimulate growth. But no one's talking about stimulating growth. Only UKIP can offer a package that would help stimulate growth in small and medium-sized businesses by getting rid of thousands of unnecessary, intrusive EU directives that actually prevent small employers from taking people on. Let's free up British business, let's get rid of those regulations, and let's abolish employers' national insurance, which literally is a tax on jobs. And let's talk straight about the benefits culture in this country. What an appalling situation it is that so many people living in Britain are trapped on benefits. Trapped on benefits. Because as soon as they go out to work, they're taxed. So they're better off staying on benefit than they are going out to work. I mean, what kind of a madness is this? And that's why UKIP proposes that we would put the level at which people start paying tax up to £11,500 a year. Nobody working on minimum wage would pay tax under our proposal. Hundreds of thousands of people would be incentivised to get back to work and to win back for themselves not just money, but pride and self-respect. I really believe in that. And with that carrot, there needs to be a stick. And the stick needs to be that for those that are able-bodied and able-minded, living off unemployment benefit should not be a lifestyle choice, and that for people who persistently refuse to look for work or take work, we would like to ask them in return to give some service and some work back to society. It's called workfare. I have no doubt some people will howl and scream. I think it would concentrate wonderfully the minds of those who think living off unemployment benefit is a lifestyle choice. It simply can't be, but somebody, ladies and gentlemen, somebody needs to talk straight, and we're prepared to talk straight on that issue.